Hello everybody, my name is Kamara and today we will be reviewing our 10th installment of the Backyardigans, Season 1, Episode 10, Viking Voyage. We are now finally at our halfway mark of this season and I cannot wait to see what the rest of the season has to offer. But until now, let's focus on this episode. So in this episode, Tyrone, Pablo, and Unique are all pretending to be Vikings. And they claim that Vikings are the toughest ones around. But Tasha overhears this, and she believes that mermaids are the toughest ones around. And they have to sail through the ocean to discover undiscovered lands. They have to go through a lot of obstacles, but one of their main obstacles is Tasha, who is a mermaid. Now, I absolutely love this episode. If you remember, back in my very first review of the show, you will know that I love when they do high sea adventures. And this episode is no exception. I love this episode. I love it so much. The animation of the water in this episode is phenomenal. It's absolutely beautiful. And I also love the design of the Viking ship. And the music, as always, is amazing. Like, there are so many songs in this episode I like. If you want to be a Viking, say yeah. Mind you, when I first watched this episode, I couldn't stop myself from saying yeah every single day after I first watched this episode. And my mom and dad started to get tired of it when I kept on doing that. And this was the episode that got me introduced to whirlpools. And at first, Kidney was like, oh, that looks pretty fun. Maybe it looked fun to me because it included one of my favorite songs of the series, Hold On Tight. But I realized when I got older that whirlpools are deadly. Yeah, and I don't like to think about this stuff on my channel. This channel is about positivity only. I am not going to be talking about that type of stuff. So yeah, you did not. If you came to this channel and wanted to hear about deadly whirlpools, no, go to somewhere else. No, sorry. But yes, and I love how the show tackles mermaids. Like, in some media, mermaids are gentle. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Little Mermaid, but as Tasha says, they're extra tough. And keep this in mind because this will not be the final time that mermaids are tough in this series. We'll wait for that in season 2, if you know what I'm talking about. So, I absolutely, and a Rockabilly Lullaby, I love it so much. That actually, like, I'll tell you a funny story. So one time, right, I came back from a party, like a birthday party. I think I was like about 8 or 10 years old, and I wanted to watch the Backyardigans. And luckily, one of the episodes I haven't watched yet was I was doing like a late night binge. Was Viking Voyage was next on the episodes to watch, and I had and to the part where they were singing Mermaid Tasha a lullaby, like that lullaby, like I was so, let's just say, very tired that night. That part of the episode actually made me fall asleep. And yeah, your girl was knocked out. And I'll say it, the Backyardigans made your girl fall asleep. Yeah, maybe because I was on a sugar rush that night, but yeah, that's a story for another day. But yeah, Tasha's mermaid design is so gorgeous. I love it so much. This is just Tasha, like. And my favorite part of the episode is where they were jumping, after they finish with the map, before they meet Mermaid Tasha, she was like splashing to this side of the ship and then splashing to the other side of the ship, and then they were like, what was that? And they were like, there. And then Uniqua cleverly was like, wait guys, because she kept on jumping from one side to another, and then she was like, maybe if we stay on this side where she's gonna jump on next. And then when she finally catches her, she's like, gotcha. And then Tasha screams like, ah. And then she's like, you're a mermaid. And then so gracefully, I love the animation of this so much. She's like, Oh, for goodness sakes, of course I am. See? With her sticking her tail out of the water and just flipping it around, like, I don't know why, but that still gets me memorized. I love it so much. I love it so much. So, yeah, if you could tell by my enthusiasm of this episode, the music, the songs, my little past experience with my little birthday party thing, you could kind of guess what this episode is getting. It is getting a solid 10 out of 10. This episode is beautiful, phenomenal, immaculate. It is so good, and it's beautiful. All the songs in this episode, I will happily play on repeat if somebody dared me to. I will listen to Hold On Tight to the day I'm gone. Thank you very much. And, yeah, this episode is getting a 10 out of 10. And like I said before, we are not at our half point of this season. And I can't wait to see what the other episodes have to offer. Will some be good? Will some be bad? I won't say that, but I do know one episode in this next half of the season where one episode, I won't say it's bad, but it started off good, but then it kind of got a little bit iffy in the middle, and then and I didn't really know how to feel about the ending. But I'll tell you what that episode is way later on down the line. I want y'all to guess. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for this episode. Now, tune in to our next episode. Season 1, episode 11, we will be reviewing next, will be Castaways. And if you know how much this episode got its hype, I know y'all are all excited for this next review. So, stay tuned, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye for now.